So one of my subscribers sent me a message this morning on Facebook. They're on about the TACANA cook set is on sale at Go Outdoors for £39, but they were unsure if to buy this one for £39 or the OEX HEIRO stove for £49. Now this is, I think, normally about 70 quid, 70, £79, something like that. And this one does normally vary around the price of £49, so it doesn't really change much. Now, each one of these stoves, in my opinion, has got its different needs, different way of using them, for different ideas of camping, let's say. So what I quickly want to do is, I just want to show you parts about the stoves, what you get if you buy the stove, and what I think the stove's good for and what it isn't good for. So straight away you can see the size difference is a lot. It's a lot smaller, and I do believe the HEIRO stove can fit inside the TACANA one. So what I can do for that is, if I get this one here, so I do have another TACANA one here. If I just get this out of the bag, because at the moment how this is in here is everything what you get when you buy the stove. This is just bits mixed up, and I actually do need the thing I've just dropped as well. So that's a TACANA cook pot, the HEIRO. It almost fits in it. When you put the lid on, you could almost close it. It's probably a little bit too high, but just shows, doesn't it, the size difference, if the HEIRO one can fit in the TACANA one. So we will put that one aside over here. I'm dropping everything today. So overall, what's the weight difference? That's one thing the gentleman asked me. So if I put my weighing scales on, if I use the HEIRO one, the small HEIRO stove, this comes in at 382 grams. The TACANA one, everything that you get inside it, because this just comes with other bits. The HEIRO stove just comes like that. So the TACANA one comes in at 624 grams. So the TACANA is heavier. So we'll just move them aside now. So we've established, but it's bigger and heavier. It was always going to be heavier, wasn't it? So let's get the HEIRO stove one out of the bag. Now this one, it's got like this net bag to put it in. The TACANA has got like a sleeve what goes over it, but it's still drawstring at the top, same as this one. So this is what the HEIRO stove looks like. So this is the new one by OEX. I do like this one. There's a few slight issues with it, but it's not something that stops me using it. So once you buy this, you get the bag, obviously, you get the stove. The lid is completely different to the TACANA one. I think I've got the TACANA one here. See the difference in the lids? And inside it, you get the stove pipe itself where your gas canister connects to the bottom there. So that is what it looks like when it's on the gas canister. Then your top, your lid, let's say, well, it's got all the steam holes and your pour holes there. Now that's all you get with this stove, and it is a little bit disappointing really, because you do not get one of the pan holders, what you can put on the bottom there, so you can put a bigger pan on it if you want to do a bit of cooking, if you're out doing camping. So what I had to do, I got the jet boil one from Go Outdoors. I think I paid about £15 for this one. And you see there, I had to file that section out so it fits on top of the cook pot perfect, like so. But you do have to put it so it's basically on top like that there, so it fits in. Now that is a little bit disheartening, but you buy a stove like this and you think, brilliant, it's perfect for what I need, but then you do have to buy something a bit different. Someone mentioned, but the Fire Maple one fits on here perfect. I no longer have the Fire Maple stove. I give that away to one of my subscribers when I went camping with him. So that's something you can do. You have to buy the jet boil one. They sell them and go outdoors separately. And then, like I say, you have to file it down, because that point there, with the ignition part here, it touched the side and it diverted the spark somewhere around here, so it wasn't, you know, hitting the flame itself. But let's get it on a little bit better. Yeah, I don't like the idea of the build up of this. This is a little bit of a letdown, this, isn't it? I wonder what's going on now. There seems to be a bit of condensation or whatever that is there. Right, let's try that now. There we go, it's a bit better. That made me jump. Yeah, you see the little ignition bar that goes across, that were a bit wet. I think when I did a video this morning, I must not have cleared it. You can see it's got condensation around here. So that's something you do need to make sure is nice and dry. That from the previous video this morning. So that's exactly what you have to do if you want to use it as a idea of putting a bigger pot on it. You do have to get the jet boil one or a fire maple one if you've got the fire maple stove. So it all fits in really well, to be fair to it. Let's put it the right way around on you. And then the the jet boil one, sorry, will fit in like that. Now, I'm not sure if you can get them really small gas canisters. What have I done? Nothing. So I'm not sure if you get one of them very small gas canisters can fit in there. I've not yet tried it. I use these ones from the range, and they do not fit in this stove at all. So that is a bit of a problem. Only for me, you might use the smaller ones. It's no way going to fit in. If you get the proper small ones, I think they would probably be alright. So for £49, that is what you get. Now I've showed this one first because in a way, I do think the TACANA one is a lot better. And at the moment, it is on sale for £39 as I'm seeing it now. Right, let's look at the TACANA one. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be on sale all the time. I'm only doing this video because a gentleman asked me to show you which is better. And I thought, well, other people might be looking it up, so let's make a video for everybody, not just one person. So the TACANA one is a lot bigger. There's the bag. Now this is a lot different. You see the handle as it comes over, it locks into place with this little metal wire. It's got this bob thing on the end of it there, what locks itself into the stove handle like that. And it's got the click system there, so it locks in place. The HEIRO one handles what you pull out. The lid has got a little air vent all there so the steam can come out. Inside it, this is everything that you do get inside if you got this one. You get the little gas canister stand. So your gas canister would fit on there like this. Then you do get the pot holder or pan holder in with it. And then obviously the stove. Now I'm not going to go down which is more powerful, is this one powerful, is that one powerful, because end of the day when you're out and about, you're doing your stuff, I don't agree with every second counts in boiling water for food or out like that. If you're really interested in saving yourself a few seconds, high-end ones would always be a better choice. So that's basically its ignition switch is there. Everything's the same as that. And then the one that does come, your pot holder, what comes with the stove itself, fits on perfect just like that. Already in my option, or my choice, let's say, if I had to pick an option, I do like the TACANA one. It's a bit bigger, but it just comes with more equipment that you need like this. You don't have to go spend £15 for that one again, and it fits on easy enough just like that. And then your lid. So that's everything you get for £39 at the moment. That's not too bad. So Steve, if I were you, I'd concentrate. I'd recommend, you go buy this one while it's on sale for £39. It's a bargain. But this is where myself, I start thinking, well, is it really necessary to have a big one when you can just use the smaller HEIRO one? What's a lot smaller, it's lighter. Yeah, you're going to have to put your gas cans somewhere else. But then I started thinking, well, hang on a minute. What is the pros and cons to each one of them? So this one is a litre. You can get a litre of water in it. This one's 600ml, so smaller, less water. It'll boil quicker as well, I presume, with less water in it. Now, I don't know how much the difference is between each one uses gas. I don't go that far because, once again, I'm not really too bothered if one should boil quicker than the other. My option is, if I'm going to go camping and I'm going on a hike, like I'm doing a lot of hiking and while camping this year, it would be the HEIRO stove that I want to take. If I were taking meals, the hydrated ones, where all you got to do is place them in boiling water and let it boil and reheat it, then I'd use a TACANA one. Basically because it's got more room for the bag inside. If I were using the dehydrated ones, where you need to boil water to put inside the meal, then I'd take the HEIRO stove. So I think each stove has its own purpose. If I were going to be cooking a meal on top of the stove with the pan, it'd be the TACANA one that I'd take again. And you would if you didn't go buy the money for the Jetboil one for the HEIRO stove. So myself, yeah, the HEIRO one is going to be more ideal for long hikes and stuff, lighter weight. It's just going to boil enough water for a quick cup of tea or coffee, and then let's say enough water to put in the hydrated meals. What about 300 to 400ml of water? Well, this is 600ml. The best thing about this one as well is, if you use the bag meals, what just need reheating, or you make your own in them silver bags that I've shown on the channel before, you could just reheat it in here, then use the water afterwards to make a cup of tea or coffee with it. Some people ask me, is that alright to do it? I've had no issues. I've been doing it for years using the same water. It'd be silly to hike up somewhere with, let's say, a couple of litres of water. Use water just to reheat the meal and then pour it out and to reboil some more water. You can reuse the water, let's say, to make a drink. That doesn't suit everybody, but for me, that is the way I have done it in the past, and no, it's wrong. Mind you, I'm getting a lot of words mixed up these days, so maybe it's starting to play a bit of effect on me like that. But that is my honest opinion. I can't really point any more pros and cons out about them. Smaller, lighter. You'd only better get away using the dehydrated meals where you got to pour hot water in to rehydrate them. This one, it's bigger, it weighs more, but you get more stuff in it. You get the pot holder, the gas canister holder, and then you get the pan pot holder on top. The HEIRO one, you just get this. You don't get no can stand. Or I wonder if the can stand would even fit in this one. You get the can stand, but you don't get what else with it. It's one of these things. I'm starting to mix my words up now, so I'm doing two things at once. Yeah, you don't get anything with it. You just get the stove and the pot and the bag. A canister holder wouldn't even go in. What you can do is, please do comment below and let me know which one you would get if you had to get a choice. Yeah, that doesn't go in. It's pointless me even trying to squeeze it in there, isn't it? So here's the question. Let's just say again, which one would you go for? The bigger one, but you get more with it and you can do more with it, let's say, like put the meals in and stuff. Or would you get the smaller, compact, lighter weight one where you can just use it to hydrate meals? Myself, I like both, but how can I... I'd have to say I like the TACANA cook pot a lot better. I really do. I just think it's more there. Because I'm thinking then you're going to have to put this in your bag somewhere else if you use this one. Maybe you could actually put it on top of the bag itself. like that, just stick it on there like that. So that is a bit of a bonus, you can do that with it, but you can't put a gas canister in, not the ones I use. Maybe if I got the smaller ones I could. This one you can have it all inside it, absolutely perfect. Let me just show you all inside and then you can see it for yourself. Let's take the gas canister off. But yeah, do comment below and let me know which one you do prefer, and if it's helped you picking one or you like the video, please do give it a massive thumbs up. So I like to put the stove downwards. I don't like the idea of anything pushing on the spark starter there like that. And then with this one, I've seen a lot of people actually putting it in this way up like this. But what I'd say is the gas canister, have it coming through the top like that. So you put your gas canister in there like that. Well, you won't unless you move that out way anyway. And you put that on there. And it's almost flush with the top. And by the time you put your lid on, press the handle. The handle part's got a little clip button there, see that here? So you got to push that in, lift it up, put it over. There we go. Everything's there. It's not noisy either. I like the TACANA one. I think this is the one that I do take a lot more with me. So do comment below and let me know which one you think you would enjoy using the best on this your little adventures, let's say. But for now, I just want to thank you for watching. It's a short video, I know, but I just wanted to show you what you get with each stove and why I think one's better than the other. Thanks for watching. I hope I see you next time.